Hey everyone, Team EDF here for some more Zelda Classic, and today, man, this quest is just really, like, over the top. I mean, 3D and okay, no, it's Skyrim. It's Dragonborn in addition to that, and I need a key. Maybe one of these guys had it. Where'd they go? Where are your piles of ash? Catch 'em. From Pallet Town. Who wishes he could hold a candle to red, but he can't. He just can't do it. What were we talking about? I don't know. Frick. Oh, you know what? I'm willing to bet that's actually the way we come back. So let's continue traversing this way instead. Maybe it's not. Is there a thing here? We've got a journal. It's been... wait a minute. Let me see how long this journal is. Okay, it's not that long. I guess I'll read it. It's been almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmoth, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the general's remains. Grafting the heartstone to the subject is proving much more difficult than I originally anticipated. I used almost every method I can think of, and still there's no sign of reanimation. At this rate, it will be years before I can make any progress. Which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I may need to resort to more drastic measures. Oh geez, there's some necromancy going on here. It finally appears that I'm making some progress. You know, I never checked my mic. That's gonna piss me off. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. General Carius' eyes briefly opened, and he moved his arms. It lasted for less than a few moments, but it's the first sign of progress I've seen since I arrived here. A few of my assistants were insisting that I was imagining things, but I dismissed them for their insolence. They won't be bothering anyone ever again. Killed them. General Carius awoke fully today. He bolted upright after my incantations and began staggering around like a blind man. He seemed to ignore my commands. In fact, hearing my voice seemed to increase his hostility. I was able to remove the heartstone before he became violent, but this isn't a result that I expected. Even though he's able to be awakened, I feel as though the real work has just begun. The general is still unable or unwilling to listen to my commands. He's acting increasingly paranoid and appears to have his own free will. He's convinced that I am a spy or the enemy, and I've had to restrain him to prevent him from outright attacking me. This is becoming intolerable. I'm beginning to wonder if someone with a heartstone can be commanded at all. If my experiments with General Carius fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation. Oh, jeez. Something I've been avoiding for a long time. Oh, man. Well, this guy's gonna freak out, then. He's gonna go all wiggity-wag on me. Can I freaking get by something? Dang it! Whoops. Need to find me a key or another path. Let's look for a path. How about that? There was one. At the door. God dang it. Well, there's gotta be a key in here somewhere. Ah, crap. This will take a while. Ta-da! Okay. Frick. There's not even a key in here. Dang it. Not even skooma. This is the worst vacation. Oh. I noticed this. There we go. Ah, there's always spiders. What the heck? What is all this? Exploding spiders. There's way too many ostriches. Okay. Heartstone deposit. We still don't have a pickaxe, though. There's another path, luckily. Oh, maybe not. Well, prick. How is there no key? Huh. It's really weird. Skyrim is usually very obvious about its keys, but this one, oh wait. Ah. This one seems to be eluding me. Okay. Oh, wow. Selena. We almost had Jerry Springer on our hands. Shoot. There we go. Oh my god. Everyone's got 2 gold on him. Well, some guy named Maximilian has apparently been crushed. Let's see what he has to say to Selena. I'm guessing this is love. It's been a difficult day. General Carius ordered us to help the laborers shore up the walls since they are starting to show their age. It was back-breaking work, but without the extra support, those walls wouldn't stand up to a siege. Some of the men are grumbling about the task, but I don't agree with them. The general knows what's best for Fort Frostmoth, and I would follow him to oblivion and back, if he asked. There's a supply ship due on Solstheim in a few weeks, and I hope to send you all these daily letters I've been writing. I hope you enjoy reading them as much as I enjoy writing them. I miss you, Selena, and I can't wait to see you when my time on Solstheim is through. Yours always, Maximilian Pegasus. Okay. Euphemius was killed this morning by one of those awful Rakelings, I don't know. We were escorting a supply wagon from Fort Frostmoth to Raven Rock when a war party of those bastards ambushed us from the cliffs. We fought them off before that guy was impaled by one of these spears. The healers at the fort couldn't do anything for him, and I watched him slip away as I held his hand. I don't know how much longer I can stand being here. My loyalty to the Empire and the strong words General Carius delivers to us each morning at each morning muster, that's why, are the only things keeping me going. The supply ship should arrive tomorrow, and I promise to give the quartermaster my letters so they can finally be sent home. Give my love to the children. Oh, jeez. The supply ship due in Solstheim hasn't arrived yet, and no one knows what's happened to it. I'll keep writing these letters in hopes that they can be delivered to you one day. It's awful being isolated on Solstheim like this, but General Carius keeps telling us we need to maintain Fort Frostmoth for the good of the Empire. I believe what he's saying only because he's never led us down the wrong path in the past, but I'm wondering if anyone in the Imperial Council even gives a damn about this pile of rock. 4 soldiers have died in the last 2 years at Fort Frostmoth. It almost seems as though the Empire takes us all for granted and expects us to sit out here and get shipped away at like the rock inside of the mines. My posting here can't end soon enough. End soon enough. Jeez, man. English. The frick. This is my last letter. I don't know if you'll ever get any of them, but I'll keep them on me in case I'm ever found. Something happened here, Selena. It was horrible. Something's happened at the Red Mountain, but I can't describe it. It's as if hundreds of Oblivion gates opened at once at its summit, and is spitting fire and death in all directions. Fort Frostmoth has been completely destroyed. The walls crumbled like a loose dirt, and the land is on fire. Everything around me smells of ash and of death. I don't know where anyone is. I've been trapped in one of these lower sections of the fort, and I don't expect to be rescued anytime soon. I miss you, Selena. I want to hold you and the children in my arms and tell you that everything is going to be fine. But I don't think that will ever happen. Give my love to Sirius, and Atia for me. Tell them their father died bravely defending the Empire so they can hold their heads high when they speak of me one day. And you, my love, when you close your eyes at night, think of me so my spirit can finally come home. Holy crap. Well, that's a good story. Unfortunately, it did not give me the location of the key that I desperately need. Did I go down here? Yeah, I did. Dang it. Let me check this room again. Because this had plot-relevant stuff. Here it is. Okay. Potion of healing, and let's go. Whoops. Okay, so we're at least learning more about some of the people here. Some tragedy struck. Something about the Red Mountain. I don't know. Bomberman's getting involved in this.
Got the feeling there's trouble ahead.
There's no trouble ahead. Don't listen to my NPC. He's a complete idiot. Ah, of course. This handicap match is over, son. Let's go, punk. Oh.
What are you doing?
Alright. Champion's Cudgel. Huh. Well, I don't use axes, so that's not any good to me, but if you're looking for a new one, that might work for you. Let's check out what else is here. Just some stuff. Where's that guy, though, who was doing the experiments? That kind of worries me. I wonder if that means he is creeping around somewhere, or if he's escaped, or if General Carius killed him. I don't know. Speaking of Skyrim, either way. Nothing here. Let's go ahead and head outside, see if we can find anything else. Maybe he's in that other building. I don't know. There was a second building. Yeah, so this is the back way out, huh? Oh, there is no other building. I see. Alright. Never mind. Seems fair enough. Let's fast travel. Back to Raven Rock. Steady and bebop. Oh, no, okay. This will probably be my last episode for the day. And then we'll move on to Mario. No, not really. I don't know. That was a weird comment I got beforehand. Okay, let's go over here. Hey, he's finally looking better.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth?
I killed him.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius' exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
He'll no longer send Ash Spawn to Raven Rock.
Councilor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Holy crap, 7,500. Do you need something?
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councilor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
Okay, more side story. Sure, what did he say it was
All
about?
he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him.
Oh.
Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn.
Really?
Please, go speak to the Second Councilor as soon as possible.
Alright. Aren't they in this building? I suppose
There's
not.
nothing beyond the bulwark except wild lords and ash races.
You need to talk some sense into your husband.
Can't get blood from a stone, Mogul. As it is, we can
That
carry
guy
him
sounded
down.
like Raphael from Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councilor Morvain being killed.
Well, this guy.
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councilor's head.
Oh, jeez. Why?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councilor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Okay.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councilor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
Okay.
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
Why haven't you acted then?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. Well, how can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock. See if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club.
That seems fair enough.
If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Any mistakes? You must die. Okay.
Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us.
Usually when someone says that, I can't trust them.
Dragonborn.
Yes. Get over it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. The Retching Netch, huh? What a wretched nature. What up?
Welcome to the Wretched Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Marcus Aurelius said you might be able to help me.
Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
Think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way. Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
Alright. How?
There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside.
I'll say.
If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Okay, why haven't you told him about this?
What makes you think I haven't?
Yeah.
Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Okay.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Alright.
Come back anytime. My doors are always open.
You know what? I want to know why he executed him. Let's see what this guy did.
Mine's open. Back in '95, Vila Ulin came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Councilor Morvain when we weren't looking.
Oh, wow.
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
Jeez.
He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulin was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulin ancestral tomb.
Okay. Interesting. Your N has an unusual name. Okay, sure.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand.
Yeah, okay.
He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs.
Fantastic.
As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
Oh, jeez.
True story, friend. True story.
Well, that's certainly creative
Come back
enough.
if you're feeling thirsty. I'll set you up right.
I'm not feeling too thirsty after that story.
I work for local.
Let's make our way to that tomb, and probably next time...
Glover Mallory is a wonder with a hammer and anvil. He mended my armor like an old pro.
And probably next time we'll see if we can hunt down who's doing it. See if we can get our answers for the Dark Magician. Dark Magic Attack. Maybe I shouldn't save inside? I don't know, we'll see. Where'd Selmina go anyway? Selmina! I don't know. Next time! We're going to see if we can uncover this conspiracy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!